I have been asked lot of times that why VC funding or venture capital funding is the best alternative out of all other fundings. The answer is not so simple to talk about. There are different considerations, especially the three considerations which you need to definitely put your attention to before deciding what kind of funding you would like to go for. If you have somebody who is ready to become your equity partner, who is going to invest in your business, and you know that person, nothing could be better than that. But taking a loan, taking a debt, and then trying to service it, paying the interest on time, it becomes difficult for a new venture or a new startup. Plus, finding somebody who is ready to fund you and definitely has the expertise or the market exposure, or somebody who has enough abilities to support you either technically or maybe to provide you support so you can expand into different markets. It's really difficult. It's not possible every time for a lender to provide you any kind of support or maybe some kind of little bit technical support. Once we look at the venture capital funding, you get equity. Venture capital fund, the venture capitalist is ready to share their risk with you, are ready to share their expertise with you, are ready to share their experiences with you. They become your equity partner, and once they become equity partners, they become partners. They get involved in your business. Once they get involved into your business, they make sure that they do everything in their power to support the business grow. There is no burden for you to service because there is no debt involved. There is equal opportunity at the time of exit for the promoter, the founder, as well as the equity partner. Plus, the equity partnership or the private equity funding could be into various stages as and when they are needed. Now, another question that I have been asked on different platforms: how do XSH experts help or could help a startup, a early stage startup, a growth stage startup, or a venture by providing venture capital funding? We don't fund anybody. What we do is we are venture scouts. We pick those good businesses. We run 3 or 4 application rounds throughout a year. Almost every quarter we have an application round, which means we have 4 application rounds throughout a year. We have a calling from different markets. We are asking the entrepreneurs, the funders, the founders, and the startup founders to share their applications if they are seeking equity partnership, if they are seeking private equity, if they are interested in venture capital funding. These guys, they all send their proposals, their pitch decks to us. We scan those proposals, we scan those pitch decks, and out of those we pick top 7, 8, maximum 10 different startup ideas which seem suitable to us, which seems good to us. If there are a lot of applications which are being shared with us, we do not try to cross maximum 12. Maximum is 12 is the cutoff limit for us to accept in an application round, and then we share it with our group of venture capital funders. We share it with our venture capital partners, and then we start and initiate the process of discussions. These funders, depending upon their investment philosophies, investment thesis, areas of interest, geographical areas, maybe expertise and domain expertise in the industry into which the particular founder is seeking the investment, decides whether they would like to go, they would like to invest, or they would not like to invest. In the meantime, we help the startups, we help the ventures, we help the entrepreneurs, we help the founders get ready with the documentation, get ready for the negotiation, making sure that the beta product is ready, their processes are streamlined, their channels are ready, they have their organizational structure in place. So once they meet, or if there are any shortcomings, if the business has been running for a long time, it's in a growth stage, if there are any shortcomings, they're ready to meet for an effective face-to-face first round of introduction to a venture capital partner. And they understand, the founders, they understand what the funders are looking at, and founders and funders both could meet midway and with the complete preparation So we work on the entire value chain of funding. On one side we deal with the founders, another side we deal with the funders, and we make sure that we provide complete information. We help the funders in the due diligence, we help the founders in hand holding, getting them ready for the funding requirements. And once the first introduction round is being done, both parties, they are happy, some negotiations goes on, then maybe the repetitive rounds of negotiations are going to be there, lot of terms are going to be exchanged, and after that the term sheet is being issued. Once the term sheet is being issued and term sheets is being agreed upon by both the funder and the founder, they both sign the dotted line, and the very first installment of the payment of the venture capital funding or private equity is being issued to the founder, and the founder issues the requisite number of shares. The agreement is being entered into. That is where our job, our primary task, our assistance for venture capital ends. Till there, from the conceptualization of the product, conceptualization of the project, till the first installment that has been issued by the funder to the founder, excess edge is going to be there. After that, if the startup founder thinks, if the entrepreneur feels that they need our service as a retainer, we definitely help them in hand holding, and we work with them to the best of our abilities to deliver the value that they need in order to build their business. So in a way, excess edge experts, we are trying to create complete startup ecosystem. We are trying to create complete value added services for the funders and the founders. I hope soon I will get to meet lot of more funders and lot of more founders, so we can deliver much more better value to both funders and the finders. Looking forward to interact with you more in the time to come. Thank you.